How do you do? Fine, how are you? Well, I'm here, so today must be a Tuesday. Hello, nerdfightastic, my name is Scott, but you already know that because I've been saying it for like 50-some weeks now. This is what I look like when I get home from work. I look fresh. What's up? Actually, this isn't really what I look like the moment I get home from work because, according to the state of Ohio driving regulations, I must operate a motor vehicle with spectacles on my face. I said spectacles, get your mind out of the gutter, you disgusting people. So I look a little more something like this. That's right. Don't switch the blade on the guy in shades, oh no. Yeah, this is a lie. I don't actually drive my car with these sunglasses because they're not prescription. I actually wear these glasses when I drive. That's what's up. But I can't vlog in glasses, otherwise there's a glare from my Johnny Durham 19 lamp that I have shining on my face. So there's that. This is not an iPhone, but if it was an iPhone, I would have the T-Pain app, which would let me use auto-tune, and if I was using auto-tune, I would say something like, Hillary needs to be punished. That was a very bad iTunes impersonation. However, Hillary, Miss Monday, I think that she needs to be punished because that would be fun and awesome and fun. Punishment idea for Hillary. Hillary, this is a two-part punishment. You have to learn the hoedown, throwdown, and then do the hoedown, throwdown. But you can't learn the hoedown, throwdown by any other means than visiting the Miley and Mandy channel and watching Miley Cyrus teach her friend Mandy how to do the hoedown, throwdown. Because I think it would be awesome to watch your brain hurt from the video because it's annoying and awful. And yeah, but then after your brain hurts from watching the video, you must perform the hoedown, throwdown. That's my punishment suggestion, so other people can make suggestions as well. And then we'll decide on one. So last week I said that the guys were better than the girls, and then the girls got all mad, and they were like, no, we're better because we have more views. I would like to point out that, number one, I think that the rating system is the best way to determine who's best because lots of things have lots of views that aren't good. For example, Fred videos, or car accidents, or the actual show The View. But I'd also like to point out that even if we were to base it on views, the boys would still win, and here's my logic. So let's take our most popular video, the one in which Casey speaks in a British accent. It was a great video. Casey did a good job speaking in a British accent, but it got a lot of views because this person whose name happens to be Dave and he possesses an X and Y chromosome, he entered the video into some kind of contest where it got a lot more views. So even though Casey did a fantastic job due to the efforts of a boy, more people watched the video. Boys 1, girls 0. Moving on to video number 2, in which Hillary met some of the people from the very Harry Potter musical thing, and they were her center screenshot, and they played a song in her video, and I think that it might be possible that some people watched that video because they wanted to see Darren Criss and that guy who played Ron, who are both boys, which means that boys score 2 points and girls still have 0. Now the third most popular video is one that Liz titled Darren Criss is My Boyfriend. So I think that people might have watched it because they wanted to learn about the love life of Darren Criss, who, as I mentioned before, is a boy. Boys 3, girls 0. And then the last 2 videos are actually made by Dave, who we already established is a boy. So that's 2 more points. Boys 5, girls 0. Those are the top 5 videos, ladies and gentlemen. Boys win, hands down. Now you're probably thinking, Scott, how do you factor into that equation? That's something that I thought of. Guess what? I don't actually factor into that equation. It turns out that even though I made a video every week, almost every week, except for some this year for Nerdfightastic as Mr. Tuesday, that the viewers of our collab like Darren Criss better than they like me. So, yeah. So even though boys win, I still lose. But that's good because now it resolves the inner collab conflict. So that's over because I started the conflict and I resolved the conflict by determining that I'm not as cool as I thought. So there's that. basilisk turds are actually called hedge apples, and they grow on a tree. And that tree originates from Texas, just like Casey, the Lone Star Vlogger. I made you a nickname, Casey. Isn't that cool? Anyway, I found out that there's a person in the world who is so passionate about these things that they created a very useful website. If you want to know everything there is to know about an ugly, lumpy, green thing, there's a website for that. Sarah Dodd, I will see you tomorrow. Everyone else, keep on rocking in the free world. Hasta la vista, baby. Okay, because the Terminator had sunglasses on when he said that, right?